The same great team and service that you've always known, Ace Hardware Home Services, serving Hickory in the Catawba Valley area since 1990.
Good evening. This is the WHKY News for Friday, September 27th. I'm Ralph Mangum. Wherever you are, I hope you're safe today. The WHKY News is on over-the-air TV every weekday on channel 14.2. And of course, we are online at WHKY.com and on our YouTube channel. In today's top stories, North Carolina State Representative Jay Adams from the 96th District stopped by our studios today with information regarding Tropical Storm Helene. Here is Representative Adams.
This is Representative Jay Adams, 96th District, Northern Catawba County. Just going to urge people to stay off the roads this afternoon, this evening, and probably tomorrow. A lot of trees are down. Some of those trees have power lines in them. Right now, local governments are trying to triage the situation. Before they can cut those trees up or move them, they have to neutralize the power that might be running into them. So we're waiting on Duke Power. So if you would, please stay off the roads. A lot of traffic lights are out. A lot of your customary pathways to various things will be blocked. This is particularly troublesome in Caldwell County and points north. Watauga County, these areas have been heavily hit, so just would appreciate it if you would limit your travels this afternoon and tomorrow. Thank you.
Thanks to Jay Adams for his time today. In Hickory, downed trees caused a road closure at Highway 127 at 1st Avenue Northeast today. That's at the Sally Fox Park and the fire station. That situation was still a mess the last time I saw it. Alexander County seems to be among the hardest hit of our Unifour counties. Due to power outages and storm damage, Alexander County has opened an emergency shelter at Alexander Central High School in the JV gym. That's at 223 School Drive in Taylorsville. Anyone in need of shelter or assistance is welcome to utilize that shelter. Please be sure to bring any necessary items, such as toiletry or hygiene items, clothing, medications, pillows, dietary needs, etc. Cots and blankets will be provided. At last report, 17 roads were fully closed and 2 roads were partially closed in Alexander County due to downed trees and power lines. At the height of the storm, there were 174 road closures. County officials urge residents to stay off the roads if possible. A list of the current road closures is posted at WHKY.com. Alexander County has instituted a 7 p.m. voluntary curfew tonight, which will end at 8 a.m. tomorrow. There is a 7 o'clock curfew tonight in Caldwell County as well. The city of Hickory does not anticipate a curfew. At one point today, Interstate 40 was closed at I-77 in Iredell County in order to prevent travel into the western part of the state where a rock slide had blocked traffic in Black Mountain. That closure is now open as far as exit 86 in Marion. Much more information is posted at WHKY.com. WHKY's Arianna Mack has information on a traffic fatality in Catawba County Thursday morning.
At about 8:10 Thursday morning, the North Carolina State Highway Patrol responded to a fatal collision in Catawba County on Boggs Road near Hunsucker Drive. The 2-vehicle accident claimed the life of a 4-year-old child whose name has not been released. In addition to the deceased, 5 other people were taken to area hospitals, 2 of them with life-threatening injuries. The accident occurred during heavy rain as a 2008 GMC Acadia westbound on Boggs Road crossed the center line and collided head-on with an eastbound 2022 GMC Yukon. The driver of the Acadia, 32-year-old Lindsay Nicole Gaddis of Catawba, was transported by EMS to an area hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. 2 children in the Acadia were taken to area hospitals where the 4-year-old passed away. A 12-year-old child is hospitalized with life-threatening injuries. The driver of the Yukon, 34-year-old Tiffany Minor Sipe of Claremont, was transported by EMS to an area hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. 2 children in the Yukon were also taken to area hospitals. A 2-year-old child is hospitalized with life-threatening injuries. A 4-year-old child sustained non-life-threatening injuries. The Highway Patrol's initial investigation indicates that impairment was not a contributing factor in the collision. Possible charges are pending upon completion of the ongoing investigation and consultation with the Catawba County District Attorney's Office. Boggs Road was closed in the area for approximately 2 hours during the on-scene investigation. I'm Arianna Mack for WHKY.
Thank you, Arianna, and our condolences to all involved. Just a tragic situation. With details on an arrest in an Alexander County drug case, here's WHKY's Rob Eastwood.
The suspect in this case was stopped by one agency and arrested by another. 57-year-old Dennis Lynn Sharp of Granite Falls was arrested Tuesday in Alexander County by Alexander County Sheriff's officers. He's charged with felony possession of Schedule II controlled substance and misdemeanor possession of drug paraphernalia. Sharp was arrested following a traffic stop. He was initially pulled over by the North Carolina State Highway Patrol. The sheriff's office was called to the scene due to the suspicion that Sharp was in possession of legal drugs. He has previous charges pending in Alexander County for felony breaking and entering, felony larceny, and possession of Schedule IV controlled substance. November 4th is listed as a court date in Taylorsville on the previously filed charges. Following Tuesday's arrest, Sharp was incarcerated in the Alexander County Detention Center with bond set at $11,000. His initial court appearance is scheduled for Monday, September 30th. Reporting for WHKY News, I'm Rob Eastwood.
Thank you, Rob. Arianna, Rob, and I will be right back with today's crime report. Rob has several Catawba County arrests with suspects facing charges for assault, ID theft, and meth. Arianna has one from Hickory and one from Alexander as well. In local sports today, Jason has volleyball from Caldwell Community College and from App, plus some App State women's soccer. In Community Focus, Arianna and her guest have a preview of an event designed to combat loneliness. And Rob speaks with members of the System 3 Youth Ministry. Well, once the storm moved on today, it wasn't so bad, with mostly cloudy skies and a high around 75. We should see at least a little bit of sunshine tomorrow with a high in the upper 70s and only a small chance of a shower. About the same Sunday with a 25% chance of rain. Mostly in the mid to upper 70s next week with a 45% chance of rain Monday and a smaller chance after that. The latest forecast is always there for you at WHKY.com. I'm Ralph Mangum. You are watching the WHKY News.